Hi, Alex Knight here, field agronomist with Pioneer in Northern Ohio. Today we're looking at a newly emerged soybean field. In this field, we've accumulated about 180 growing degree units since that April 9th planting. Now with soybeans, we tend to see that emergence between that 90 and 130 growing degree unit accumulation. With soybeans, this isn't going to be an exact science. A lot of it's going to determine how much water's been taken up by that seed, imbibed by that seed, so that soybean can emerge. So as we're looking at the plants we have out in the field here, we want to evaluate plant health. So when that seed first emerges, we're going to see that hypocotyl forming, and then eventually that seed becomes these two cotyledons that we're seeing right here. One thing you can look at as the plant gets some age to it is this S-curve here, and this S-curve is going to form at planting depth. Now this field was planted between 1 inch and 1.5 inches, so we're looking about 1.25 inches from ground to seeding depth here. So another thing we're out here evaluating is going to be that early herbicide damage. With the cool, wet conditions we've seen in Northern Ohio this spring, PPO splash is one of those things we can see on our soybean fields. In this field, we're seeing a little bit of that. However, we're not seeing a lot. With that PPO damage, what you're going to see is some browning, possibly a little bronzing on the outside of those cotyledons. A third thing to consider when you're out evaluating your early planted soybeans is stand. What do we have emerged out here? Now what you want to do is wait a little while to make sure some of those beans have the opportunity to emerge. But once you do that, keep in mind that these early planted soybeans will have a longer season, so they have more opportunity to branch and put on more pods that way. So the higher populations that we'll consider later in the season might not be necessary for this early planted soybean. Thanks for tuning in today. If you have any other questions or are looking to evaluate your early planted soybeans, feel free to contact your local Pioneer rep. We'll talk to you soon, and thanks for tuning in.
That concludes this Pioneer Growing Point Agronomy video podcast. Visit our page on pioneer.com and follow us on Twitter and Facebook for more agronomy insights.